So, Socrates.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
AVP, ready for spending.
Wow. Huh. Uh-huh. I'm not a bookkeeper. Tell me about... Yeah, I'm not a
I'll do
bookkeeper.
the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch. This is where numbers become lives. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us.
Andromeda
Hit a
viability
threshold.
points.
A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Yeah, so then I have to focus on just getting tech out. Speak with Edison's assistant. That's what the Brecker was.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Anyway, current Andromeda viability. Tell
How
me
are
more
we
about
doing
that.
on the viability front?
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract. It's lives, our foothold. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
Sure. Getting someone out of Cryo.
I
Right,
have
is
info on a
that...
specific sleeper I'd like brought out of Cryo.
I want to avoid that entirely. For reasons.
Reasons? That's it?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brecker's console. It's none of my business. Until you make it a problem for me. Understood?
Alright.
Yes, Pathfinder?
So, Spender's personality.
What's the deal with your assistant? He's a bit...
Spender is an ass.
That's one way of putting it.
I'm aware that he holds certain prejudices, but so does Tan, and we've limited personnel to draw from. Get us more outposts, maybe that changes.
Nice. So, as long as it's not my issue. Okay. He's bad representation. Yeah, as long as it's not my issue. That's a bit ignorant, but let's just say
Having
that.
people like him around doesn't do your department any favors.
Personality problems are pretty far down my give-a-shit list.
Okay, so reactions to the outpost.
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference.
Yeah, good boy.
Director Addison?
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Okay, so, but still, where is this, before we talk to Brecker, I want to know where this Spender guy is. Like, none of the NPCs here I can talk to. And I just went by, and there was some Spender, or whatever kind of message being played. And I just don't know where that was. It's strange. Maybe this guy is called Spender. This one is also not called Spender. Where's that Spender? Where's the Spender? I need to know.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Breka, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa,
Okay.
that seems like... too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Interesting. But the thing is that this character is the only Russian I have, or like, the only one with this kind of accent that I came across. It's really strange. Like, everybody's like American, Australian, you got a Scotsman, like, everything in there is English in nature, right? There is no English from a non-English speaking country, except for this one. Or maybe in, like, Indian. There was one Indian guy. But they also kind of speak English. Anyway, so Andromeda viability points. Tell me more about that.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success.
Mish.
Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
Perfect. So, Nexus threshold. How is
How are
that
you measuring
done?
thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability.
Yes.
A metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
I have an interesting way of pronouncing the R, right? It's not a R, it's more a R, right? So, anyway, waking blocks of people.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely, but there's an order to things, lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Yeah. Individual colonists.
I deal in
do I
full
get
colony
what
blocks of specialists. I can make individual requests, but we
Mm-hmm.
should start the overall system first.
All right. So, what's first?
All right, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may
Oh, boy.
begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Whew. Deep choice there. Deep choice. Okay. Let's
Wait for
talk to him
first
again.
application of AVP, Pathfinder. Just access the interface.
Yes, the interface. Let's see some AVP status stuff. And of course, it's another menu. So, science parts, military parts, commerce, but like we don't need commerce. Actually, there's one part missing, and it's food production. Like, you don't need commerce if you want to establish a new colony. It's not about making money or anything. It's about getting the basics done. Everything that's there to establish kind of an infrastructure is needed. So first of all, food. Then next comes like transportation. Then probably security at some point. So military comes afterwards, but the thing is science. Do you need science at the start, or do you need science at the middle, or at the end, or like actually you do need science like side by side, right? Like an auxiliary part. It shouldn't be separate. It should just be okay. You get food and a separate cabin or whatever, and a science thing there. Like one person that does the science stuff also. That would be all right. Like you should have a kind of a mixed pot. That is just iffy. So, trade is the lifeblood of civilization. These talented merchants and entrepreneurs can use their connections to acquire rare items, grow financial investments, or improve inventory management. Oh, inventory management is good. And I'm all like, minerals, things, that's pretty good. Military veterans from across the Milky Way have brought their expertise to Andromeda, including advanced combat training and wilderness survival skills. Okay, but and there are also perks. Select cadet, okay. At least I saved before, so nothing bad will happen. Selected for their years of field experience and ingenuity under pressure, these scientists' expertise can quickly improve the initiative's research and resource gathering capabilities. Okay, it's all about resource gathering capabilities, right? So this one is improve inventory management and financial investment, sure. And this one is good when it comes to resource gathering. Interesting. But yeah, let's go for scientists first because okay. So perks unlocked, so I can unlock perks then. Interesting. Deploy cryo block. The lab technician, and there are others too. Okay. So I have to check on everything. So yeah, lab technicians. Lab technicians help the Nexus science team analyze Helios data with increased efficiency. Oh, okay. I had a mix-up there. So this is all about the Nexus. What about mining operations? The Nexus, yeah. So there's this is all about the Nexus. It's not about deploying a base on a planet or so. Okay. So let's just do the Nexus. Anyway, lab technicians help the Nexus science team analyze Helios data with increased efficiency, earn research points at regular intervals. Yes! which means I can have augmentations more often or stable in this case, because if this comes in regular intervals, I'm set. The Nexus allocates resources for setting up mining stations around your layers. Receive a selection of minerals at regular intervals. That's also pretty good. Okay, so getting things at regular intervals is pretty good. The Nexus improves its processes for greater efficiency, increases research data gain from all sources by 10%, which is your own scanning, I would presume, and of course the regular intervals like this one. And there's, of course, the expanded field analysis. Forward stations are equipped with an array of probes, drills, and sensors so that automated systems can detect minerals resources even over distances. Oh, that is perfect. Additional common mining nodes will be made available. Additional common mining nodes. Uh-huh. That means what? Anyway, let's check on the wall. Of course. So we got munitions. Friends in the Nexus militia make sure the Pathfinder's crew is always well equipped. Receive a drop of consumable supplies at regular intervals. Huh. Nice. That is like consumable supplies. I think I can also sell, which means that's a good way to get some extra credit. Expert combatants seek out Hilea's wildlife to learn the best strategies to survive encounters. Receive organic materials at regular intervals. That's it. Like this one is there for organic materials. That's really interesting. So it's not about getting info on monsters. It's about getting resources from monsters. That's interesting. And then there's also highly trained squads venture into cat territory to test their defenses. Receive tag materials at regular intervals. Same thing here. Depending on what you need, you get wait a second, organic, tag, and hidden caches around established forward stations. That's good. Nexus engineers attach long-range sensors and monitoring systems to initiative forward stations. That is good. Established forward stations. Huh. The thing is, how often do I get that? And then, advanced training. Munitions or hunting parties or special forces or reconnaissance. Increase the number of Nexus security forces to allow the initiative to insist on military training for colonists, boosting their confidence in dangerous situations. Gain a 10% bonus to experience gained for completing encounters. Oh, that's good. Like, that's actually really good. But this one needs one of the previous ones, except the Apex missions. They don't count for some reason. Nexus Security develops a method for squads to carry more gear into the field. Unlocks one extra consumable slot, which is good. It also requires munitions and viability of 70% on ears, at least. So sometimes it's also dependent on different planets. Very interesting. So if I have munitions, I can have like advanced training and always prepared unlocked. That's good. And then where's okay. So you just need munition, and then you can get advanced training, always prepared, and versatility, if you, of course, have some higher viability on EOS. Nexus Security develops a method for squads to carry a larger variety of gear into the field, unlocks one additional consumable slot. So those two is for extra consumables, nice, but having more experience might be the better solution. So Apex adds new tactics to their repertoire, earns 15% more credits for Apex missions. 15% more credit. Like, how many credits do I even get from them? I don't know. Anyway. Okay, next one is the commerce part. Financial infrastructure. Economic planners lay the infrastructure for a robust financial system that will benefit the outpost. Earn credits from investments at regular intervals. Okay, so this is a... Okay, that makes things so easy because you can buy things. Oh, yeah. Economic planners lay the infrastructure for a robust financial system that will benefit the outpost, earn a large amount of credits from investments at regular intervals. The problem is I don't know how long these intervals are. They could be intervals that I can force, right? Or they could be intervals that need to tick down because they are time, like real world or game time, right? And then I did it. Financial infrastructure. So this one is 1, this one is 2. And grey market connections. Allies ensure initiative look. Allies ensure initiative representatives enter negotiations with a stronger position. Improved prices when buying and selling items. Yes. Makes things even better. Market dominance. Initiative influence on market in Helios is felt. Traders allow access to more of their inventory in an attempt to stay competitive. Gain access to special inventories from merchants. Oh, nice. And there's also trade capacity. Strategic placement of Nexus resources increases the capacity for trade and transport. Increases inventory capacity. Oh, that's nice. There's this one problem I have. Like, does that actually make a big difference? Because, okay, my inventory is half full. And I picked up a lot of things. Didn't sell any. So I may even be good, and then I can sell most of the junk anyway. Difficult to say. Okay, what might be the things that I would need on a constant basis? And I have 1 cryopod point that is available. Nexus level 209 AVPs. Nexus level is a 2. I have 1 cryopod point available. I can have 17 perks unlocked. Wait a minute. This is 4. This is 4 again, so it's 12. And this is a 5. Okay, so all of this is 17. And I can get 1 cryopod. So which one might be the one that benefits the most in the early, right? So ammunition? No, I'm a melee guy. So receive organic materials? Nah, I can shoot them as well. Receive tech? Nah, same. Hidden caches? I don't know what's there. That would be pretty sweet. The bonus experience is probably a good one. So what I have to do is get reconnaissance. That one is not really needed. Same for this one. So yeah, I need bonus experience. So I need reconnaissance first. So let's deploy those. Too bad I don't get another pod. I need more AVPs. Okay, but more experience is always great. So you spend AVP to gain perks. And nope. Go to Ona on station. Ona on. Oh, Ona.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and the process. Now we're living.
Nice. Now what's your story?
Why'd you join the initiative?
I was a teacher. A good life. I could see the positives and negatives right through to the end.
You did the math and it said, come to Andromeda?
No. I just didn't like being able to see the end. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. Feels more like living.
Nice. Okay, and the basics. What the? Okay, Andromeda viability. Each time the Nexus levels up, you can awaken a new group of settlers from Cryo. Different groups will offer a varied gameplay benefits. New options will become available as you increase viability across the cluster. Sweet. Okay.
How may I assist?
And initiative status.
What's your take on the state of the initiative?
Please consult the AVP interface. It has a thorough breakdown of your progress.
And your personal opinion?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
Nice. Okay, getting someone out of Cryo.
I have a specific person I want brought out of Cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
No.
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
Nice. Okay. Tech Darker Turvian or like EOS Chief Engineer Grace Leto. Let's do this one.
I heard that the chief engineer on EOS went back into Cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Helios were disheartening.
Yeah.
Now that Prodromos is on track, I want her redeployed.
Chief Engineer Grace Leto, designation E97 Durango. Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Yeah. Let's just get. Wait, what? This was the only one? Okay. Anyway, colonist ID designation.
Why do some colonists have a number letter designation?
All initiative members do. In the CV file somewhere, anyway. It isn't relevant when everyone is doing everything. I suppose it's like caring about a middle name. Do you not know yours?
Yeah, tell me.
I wasn't aware I had one.
You were in select company, even before you were made Pathfinder. Rider Pathfinder. Specialist designation A04 Malapa.
Something interesting?
An A and low odds. Someone's an early adopter.
Interesting. Low orders. Right. Anyway, getting someone out of Cryo.
I have a specific person I want brought out of Cryo.
Name and designation if available.
Name designation. Okay, Tech Darker Turvian.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
I hope not. Okay,
Further
perfect.
time.
Pathfinder.
Perfect. Oh, there was that, and there was also Edison.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Director Addison?
It's kind of interesting that you, where's the spender guy? I don't know. I just... Where the hell would I be? Anyway. Also, I have to talk to Chan. Figure out where another fault is. And oh, Drac and his friend.
I told you this story.
343.
Wait, what? You've been keeping count? Rushan, that's not funny.
Shot. So they talk to each other, or they refer to each other by title. Very interesting. What's this creature?
I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Ah. Wait. It's that thing. Very interesting. So capture it. Yeah.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
Okay. Got it. What about this data pad? I think for posterity, in case the initiative goes belly up. Yeah, the Nexus is a 4-ring circus. Don't like how 10 operates, and his disdain for the Krogan is obvious. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think I read that in the past. So, let's talk to Drag, and then to, what was her name? Cash. Cash out.
Ryder, can you believe this place?
No.
One space station, slightly dented.
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
Yeah, you two get along well.
The two of you seem close.
It's been Kesh and me against the galaxy the moment I got her. Well, maybe not as much now, but it sure was early on.
Nothing more? No backstories?
You sure look thoughtful.
Just thinking about the first time Kesh got her hands on a toolkit.
Child genius from the get-go.
Master engineer from the day she was born?
Quads, no. She worked hard at it. Let's see, the first time, it was our power generator. She took it apart. With the blunt side.
Wouldn't that cause shorts or something?
She liked the fireworks. You can imagine what it was like when she figured out that cracking open bigger things made even bigger sparks.
Nice.
Pathfinder.
Like, that's also a nice way to, like...
Pathfinder, thanks for helping Raj and
Yeah.
Not getting out of lockup for a while.
You're welcome. This is also kind of a nice way to, yeah,
Did you tell him I was coming down to check on you?
kind of handle the whole teaching children kind of thing. Because you don't just go, stop, stop, no, 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 don't break it. You're like, yeah, break it, break it. Very positive.
Pathfinder. We need that console up and running, Cash.
Understood. I'll send an engineer to your office as soon as possible. In the meantime, I sent you some jury rig instructions. Try that, let me know how it works.
Alright, so, Keshi.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Pyjack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
Maybe.
If I have time. I have a lot on my plate.
Oh,
Think
that
about it.
maybe.
My clan would still be around if it weren't for Spender. Right now, even if they come back, it won't last. Not with him still in the mix. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
Yeah, I'm done for now.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Ah, damn it. I thought this maybe was kind of like a way of looking at it. Like he could be behind it, and he could like do something bad. So let's just quickly go back. No game, autosave, auto manual save. I think it's also more like an autosave, wasn't it? Yeah.
Hey, Ryder.
That one is done as well. And Keshi.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender.
How's he getting away?
More importantly,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
still
yeah.
talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
Yeah, and this, I'm sure of it. I thought this was like the answer to it. Anyway, of course.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
All
Nothing
right.
more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Wait, yeah, there's no other option I have when talking to her. It's safe. Good. I got the faults done. Now, what other missions are there? Trail of Hope. Go to the owner system. No, not yet. I'm still on the Nexus. So, allies and things. Optional. Visit your sibling in Hyperion's Cryo Bay. Didn't I do that? Search for memory triggers that will unlock Sam's array. Okay. And this one. Speak to Kandros, who is, yeah, somewhere on the Nexus. Let's toggle this one. So, and also, there were some NPCs down here that I did not yet interact with. It's, that can, okay. Like, talk to Kendros, and it depicted a Krogan. That's what I don't like. Yeah.
Tracking enemy activity. Command check and verify.
Interesting. So, you always hear the comlinks in order for you to be drawn to this menu. No other menu in here
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
calls to you, except for this one. That's a very interesting design choice, you know?
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
Sure. Gotta get dirty. Okay, starts with education.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience.
I agree, but your insights on the assholes out there would really help. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Sure. Assist at the Epic Terminal, gather intel on enemies. Uh-huh.
12, 19.
And how do I do that? Just scanning them properly. Alright. Let's save, open up that menu, and then see what missions went nicely and which did not. Yeah, a lot of experience, 10 mission funds. Yes, yes, yes. It says research data loot box. Yeah. So, no, this one is another 5 mission, but this is 10. Let's see, it's in the strike team, 55%. It's still not that good. Okay, and this one has a 90% chance, and the other one is an 81, which is pretty sweet. So, identify the spy. Yeah, that could work. 1.8. Oh, like it's just, like this whole get the squad on a mission and then wait for 5 hours is a yeah, it's questionable, at least. So what do we got in here? Say there's a Milky Way research data, Cyclone 2 assault rifle, some credits, and some soft chitin. That is it. All right. I'm like saving. This is madman when it comes to that. Why is he not
Glad to
saying
see you
anything?
finally.
Huh.
I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Yeah, security footage, please.
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
No, it
Maybe.
depends.
Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nope.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
Mm-hmm. Really interesting. Review Nexus system cameras, which are... What was that? Was it here? No, it was on the other side, wasn't it?
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Like, I can even hear it from here. That's really interesting. It calls for you, almost. That is not it. There we go. Security footage. Let's see what we got.
This file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait, is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help the armory. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Interesting. Well, that's suspicious. It could be a coincidence, but it is kind of suspicious.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Alright, anything more in here?
Let's go confront him.
Yeah, control Spender about security stuff. Spender's here. Spender's probably the one on the left. No. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, this Marriott, that was, this guy was in jail, wasn't he? Yes.
I can't believe it. You're free. Oh, Pathfinder, we have you to thank.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
Don't push your luck. Learn from this. That's the better
Make
one.
sure you control yourself better in the future, Nilken.
What? What does he mean by that, love?
I'll tell you later. Let's just get home.
Nope. Let's hope we... That's also something, right? Like, you drop some bits of information that could, in this case at least, disrupt the relationship between the two, which might be a bit unnecessary, right? There we. Oh, this is. Why was I not able to talk to him beforehand?
Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
Yeah, real work or dirty work? Yeah, we're on to you. Let's go.
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off?
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Yay, 5 points. Look at the planet mentioned in security footage. It's on hold. Yeah, tier 3 research projects unlocked. Oh yeah. Damn it.
We're done here.
Oh really? Tier 3 research projects. Wait a minute. Like in research and yeah, it's not this kind of research. It's like I do have. Look at this. I do have 180 AVPs, but I don't get another cryopod. I somewhat wasn't I at 200 AVPs before? Like it went down for some reason. It's really strange. So your viability goes up and down depending on what you seem to do. No! Oh, that is so not good. Oh, that is really not good. Oh, wait. Lana.
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
What up?
My friend Jory was on Eos the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
Yeah, it's still dangerous, but yeah, it's still dangerous though.
We'll be dealing with threats on Eos for a while. If you're still recovering from your experiences, best stay on Nexus.
You see, Lana? I told you. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll do that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he can go back when he wants to go back, but he should not be forced to, right? All about expression of free will, basically. Alright, Cryo Bay. Why was I not able?